welcome to the family table talk from mi casa to your casa, from my house to your house. It's here, my beautiful familia, the loyal family table talk. Thank you for being here today with me. Today we're going to touch a little subject here. The subject is going to be about your children, your child coming up to you and telling you they want to come out the closet, how they feel about their sexual orientation. Mm-hmm. What would be your response as a parent, as a sister, sibling? Doesn't matter. What would be your response? I don't want to offend any religion out there. I don't want to offend any culture, because everybody has a different way of doing things, and I respect that. However, when you're gay, when you're bisexual, homosexual, transsexual, transgender, it doesn't matter. It takes a toll on certain religions, certain cultures. My point is, this subject will touch all around the world due to that factor and that matter. So once again, I don't want to offend no religion, no cultures. But what would you do, mi familia, mi gente, if your daughter or son would tell you, mommy, I don't find, your boy, Shannon, say your son will come up to you and be like, Daddy, I don't find that girl pretty. He's cute, Daddy. I like him, Dad. You know, I find boys attractive. It's a hard thing.
Very hard.
But in this world, to this day, people are abused. They get killed, man. Killed, lynched. Talk about racism. They so racist against homosexuality. There's a lot of homophobes out there. This really exists all over the world. I don't care where you're at in this world. How will you feel, Shane? Scarlett of London was to come up to you, or if you had a beautiful little Shane, King Shane, right, and he tells you, Daddy, you know, I'm just not attracted to men, Daddy.
I'm not attracted to girls.
Yeah, I'm not attracted to men. I'm attracted to girls, Daddy. She is so pretty and I like her so much. What would you say?
I think coming from where I was raised in the Christianity culture, going to church every Sunday and going by the Bible and reading, you know, that's a lifestyle for us of
absolutely
following the Bible, living right, whatever. And that's what I was raised on, and my culture was raised on. Majority of Jamaica's Christianity, we go to church, whatever, and it was preached in the Bible that it's sin to have same-sex marriage,
of course,
same-sex. So that's what was raised on. So that's why the homophobia was such a big thing in Jamaica, right?
In Jamaica, there's a lot of homophobic.
Yeah, people don't like gays. That's what I was raised upon. I was like that at one point too, where it just look at it as bad, like, yo, you gay, don't be around me. But as I become older and I become to a more diverse country, like United States, being around a diverse city and being on different cultures, different people, because everybody raised different, everybody's lifestyle is different. So you can't.
And every religion is different.
Yeah, exactly. Every religion is different. So you can't come up in a diverse country and come bring what you was raised up on to put on people like, oh, you should live this way. Exactly. You're never gonna be happy, and you're never gonna accept you for who they are. And you get to find out that if you get to really know people are really genuine and good, and very kind-hearted. And you can't let what you was raised upon, because to be honest, even though the Bible says it's sin, we sin in the Bible every day doing other stuff.
Just talking right now, and just if I say a curse is really not good.
Yeah,
exactly. You're not supposed to. And I curse up a storm.
So even the perfect person will live by the Bible day by day as sin, because everybody's sinned before, right, you know, and nobody's perfect.
You're born a sinner.
But to be honest, if my kid, yeah, was born in sin, yeah,
right? We're born sinners.
We're born in sin. We're born in sin, and nobody's perfect. So, and we are gonna sin. Even the pastor sins sometimes. They ask for forgiveness. You repent. But I feel like this topic of sexual, being gay, whatever, it's not gonna be a surprise if my daughter, London or Scarlett, should come and say they should come up. It's not gonna be like a shock to me, because the environment they're in is nothing new. They bring on Ashley is gay. You know what I'm saying? They bring on people in the family who've been gay or are gay currently. You know what I'm saying?
So your grandmother is also.
You know, so it's not gonna be like a shocking to me. My daughter's coming and say, listen, they gay. And to be honest, that's my kid. I'm gonna love my kid regardless. I'm not gonna just not gonna own up to my kid because they choose a sex. But I really feel like the environment have a lot to play on a kid and how they choose their sex. I know a lot of people. That's my opinion though. I know you guys believe that people born that way, but I feel like your environment really help towards it a lot. Because if a boy should raise around a bunch of girls, I feel like he gonna act like a girl. That's my opinion, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if a girl should raise in that environment where it's a bunch of gays, you are what the environment influence you a lot, you know? So I feel like...
But can I talk on that?
Sure, go ahead.
Right?
Sure,
Okay, so I feel like you born that way is it's just who you are, right? Because I've known kids, like I went to school with boys who I was like, oh, he's so gay. And then he grew up, and this was at 5 years old. Yeah. I was like, he's so gay. And I know it's crazy because you're like, what the hell you know about gay at 5 years old? And my mother opened me, I was open to everything. I have a bunch of family members who's gay, and they actually been with their lovers 20, 30, 40 years. But yeah, so I would look at that little boy and I'm like, oh, he's gonna grow up gay, and then 20, 25 years later, he's gay. 30 years later, he's gay. He's like, oh, honey, I am gay as gay can be. Now, let's get back to the environment. So there's people who grow up in the Middle East. There's people who grow in Africa. There's people who grow up in Russia. That environment is not gay. That's to show you that the environment doesn't impact you. But now, right? Let's just say you're 17 and you try girls and boys. You are considered gay, but maybe the environment is you find it cute now, and you're
curious. It's a different being bi-curious than to be born.
Right. So there is environments where other countries where these people really cannot. Nobody can ever know these things, and that environment is nothing put on them. It's just what they feel as a person, as an individual. Right. You understand? That's my opinion again. But I do feel like you just are attracted to who you attracted to. I don't know if when you in the stomach, some type of chromosome hits stronger than the other, or some XYZ switches in there, or something happens that, to me, you're born like that.
I believe that.
And parents, I actually know parents who say, I think my kid is gonna be gay. Parents I see say that about their 5-6-year-old kids, and you're like, why? Well, this kid loves dresses, or this girl loves to wear baggy clothes and she's so aggressive.
She only like cars and boy
and
toys.
It's okay. If my kid was to tell me she's gay, full open arms, I will love her. I will invite her girlfriend over. They can stay in my house. I will support my child any which direction they go. No disrespect to anybody who's really religious or comes from another country and that's like totally bad. I don't disrespect anyone, but just me, who I am as a mom, I'm always going to be there for my kid. And I don't believe it's an
environmental thing. Mama's gonna take the table right now. This is my opinion. In this country, everybody's opinion can be their own. Freedom of speech. Once again, we're not knocking down, please, my family. We just want to talk about it, because I have 2 or 3 friends who suffer because they had to be so closed in. They never had the luxury. And when they did come out the closet, they got kicked out into the street at the age of 14. What a 14, 13-year-old child can do in the street? Evil. How do you abuse and throw your child in the street because your husband, the father, said, get rid of him. In this house is only men. I don't make no girls. Get rid of him. That's machismo. That is racism. I don't care what anybody says. It's horrible. You don't do that to your son. And I know this. May God rest his soul. I love them. We used to say we were cousins, but we really weren't cousins. My mother was just always took that young boy under her wing. Like a child. He would call my mother mom. And me and my 3 brothers, we loved him. We wouldn't let nobody pick on him. They used to beat him up in school. My brothers would beat up the guys. Me and my brothers would go and beat up the people. You ain't touching Sammy. Hell no. We would fight. And we would always protect him because he was always bullied and picked on. And I've had enough with this. Enough is enough. We need to let people live the way they want. If my granddaughter decides she wants to just do trucks, and she tells me, Grandma, I want a truck for Christmas, and she just asks me for a remote control car, I'll get you a remote control car, girl. My grandma to be like, Grandma, I want something. I go, you gotta ask that. I want to give it to you on the law. I don't want to get in trouble. But I would let my children, my grandchildren, my daughter knows we're very open with each other. I'm gonna make one straight thing. I'm always mother first. I don't want you to think I'm trying to say we should be friends with our kids. Absolutely not. You have to be an authorial figure and a parent to your child. So not everything your child's gonna come up with, you're gonna agree. But this is not nothing bad. This is just homosexuality. And I don't think it's fair.
Shout out to that basketball player. His son changed gender. What's his name again?
Dwayne
Wade.
You know who's the mother, right?
Yes,
Gabrielle Union. You know what? Shout out to him. Shout out to everyone. You empower yourself.
That's right.
And on my table talk, I like to be fair. You know, my son-in-law's opinion is his opinion. My daughter's opinion is my daughter's opinion. However, we gotta stop this abuse.
Right.
We gotta stop mistreating them. We gotta let them know it's gonna take time to get used to. If you can, due to your religion, you cannot cut your son. I had a friend that I met downtown. We used to hang out on Diggie's job, and he was bisexual. He was gay, and his rich. And his parents cut him off of everything. This is a kid who was privileged, always had everything. And they took away everything from him. You can't do that to your child. You're damaging your child. You're letting your child know that if you're not going to stand by that child, then who is?
That's right.
That couldn't make a child get lost because, you don't, in the streets, we don't have really anybody.
I feel like this topic really, when you talk about this topic, it affects these people being so cruel towards these gay people and so stand strong on it. The religion, because that's, remember, when you believe in something.
And religion is the lead of you abusing the gay. It's because of religion.
It's because of religion, because that's where it all started.
And they died for their religion.
You follow the book, you read it.
Countries and worlds go to war for religion. We don't want to get off the topic. We're not talking about religion. We're just trying to show the concept why a parent says no. Or, this is not allowed in my house.
Right.
Not in this household. You have to pack up and go. You stay straight or you leave out the door.
That's crazy.
That's wrong. But it happens. It's real. We don't want to knock the people who feel that way.
And we don't want you to think that we making our kids be gay.
No, because people take thoughts everywhere.
No.
We just want you to know that I would definitely be open with my daughter. My daughter could come up to me and tell me, Mom, I'm gay, and I will always be there for my daughter. I have a young lady that I raised. You guys know Ashley. That's my baby. That's my world, my baby. I love her. She's one of my daughters. I did not give birth to her, but I love her like a daughter. And she knows I'm always there for her. And she's a beautiful, young, successful, smart woman because she's loved. She has that love from everybody. She's not, the doors aren't closed on her because she's gay. That is the saddest thing in the world. What I'm trying to say to you, consider your religion, respect your religion, but consider your children. Consider their decisions. Because a sexuality decision, you can have all the hate in the world and throw them away and abuse them and let other people abuse them. It's not going to change who they are. I really believe you're born that way. No environment is going to make you gay. Martin Lawrence was raised by 7 women. What's the billionaire? I love him. Mama Dia. What's the name left because I'm on the table talk?
Tyler.
He was raised nothing by women. These are powerful men that were raised by women. No, you're not going to turn out to be gay. You was raised. I was raised with nothing but boys in my house. I'm the only girl. So environmentally, no. I really believe it's ignorance. Being scared of the not known. Right. Being scared of what you don't know of. Sometimes ignorance and being scared, to me, Shane, is your biggest adversary. It's what really holds you back from opening up. Because you don't know it. I want to go back to another reason why I bring this subject up. In other countries, they get hunted, they get beat up, they get abused.
They die.
They kill them. You could Google, these are archives. And it happens here. Not too long ago, they just killed a young woman, beautiful transgender woman, and they murdered her. Shout out to her and her beautiful family. They murdered this beautiful woman just because she was a transgender. It's not her fault she was born like that. Like, how could you do that to a human? To me, if your child comes to you with that, they're going through enough out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling you, okay, I gotta accept it. Oh, this lady's telling me to change my religion and my ways. No. But let them know you're there.
Think about it.
Be there for your child. Be like, baby, I can't maybe accept it right now, but I'm here. I don't hate you. I still love you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that way they don't run to someone else. They don't go and run away and stay away from your home. Mm-hmm. Stay away from you for years and you don't know what's going on with your child.
That's how you get sick.
You don't know if your child is healthy, if your child is suffering, being abused.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be there for your children. This world is cold enough. Don't push your child away because they come out the closet. Don't do that. Hold them with open arms. You don't have to change your religion. You don't have to change your ways. All you need is a little love and understanding. Mm-hmm. That is my opinion.
So I think the cultural way of not accepting those people who are like that, I think we should all just be in like a diverse country where you can see everybody, everything. For example, I work with gay people, right? And that's opened my mind to gay people like, yo, listen.
That's how it is.
You know what I'm saying? We work with them. They're cool people. You laugh at them. I have nothing against gay people at all. I know a few gay people from my job, from other places. They're gay. But guess what? I'm going to kill them. I'm going to hate them. And don't come around me. No, it's fine. We work together. You know what I'm saying? That anger, that hatred you have towards those people could stop your success in life, stop your growth. You tell me that you're working with a gay people. Most of the time, these bosses is gay. You're working for a
That's
gay.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Rich, powerful men.
Because of your pride or whatever you have, you're gonna feel like, you know, I'm not gonna work for a gay. You're not gonna work. What if every job you have, they gay, their boss is gay, you're not gonna work for nobody? So it's like it's something that you gotta like
let it go.
Let love grow and not hate. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be gay. You don't have to be gay, but just let people be and accept people who they are.
Right.
That's it.
I agree with that.
I definitely agree with you.
I do agree with Shane, and I just feel like you can't really judge someone or even pick, like, 'cause to me being gay, that's like a person's sexuality, right? And that doesn't matter if you're sleeping with the same guy or you sleeping with the same girl. As a parent, you shouldn't care what your kid sleeps with. That's personal. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't even be. It shouldn't. In your head, you shouldn't even be picturing anything negative besides someone supporting your child, someone loving your child. You shouldn't be thinking of sex or two women kissing or two men having sex. You shouldn't be thinking of any of that. As a parent, you should just be innocent. Think the best way. That's her partner in crime. They love each other. They down for each other, and that's it.
Listen, I really believe very strongly that if your child comes to you and that child's been happy with that partner,
right,
and that partner lifts up your child successfully, they're growing together, let it go. Let go of that bitterness.
Yeah.
Let go. I'm not telling you your belief of your religion, but take it back a notch. You know, you when you go to church, you do your religion. When you're at home with your child, you be there for your baby.
Right.
Don't push your child away, because, like I said, it's a very cold, lonely world. And why would you want your son with a wife that's abusing him if this beautiful, handsome man treats him like a king?
Well, maybe she don't have to abuse him, but why wouldn't you want your child happy? And like I said, don't think of the sexuality that goes on.
Think about the happiness of your child.
Right.
Think about, it's hard. I understand that.
Right.
But the killing in this world and the hate in this world is just too much for a child. If that child is coming to open arms with you, take a step back. Even if you got to read a book and be like, all right, cool, we're going to finish this subject. And you need to read and educate yourself. It's okay. And if you're not fully accepted, at least let your child know, can I grow and learn?
Mm-hmm.
I want to meet your partner. I'm going to try. But do not be negative and push and throw your baby away. That's your baby. That's who you birth. Mm-hmm. You birth that child just as it is. That's what God created.
And it's sad to say people don't want to say God created that.
No, I believe God created all of us individually, and we're all special. Shane is beautiful and special. He has blonde little tips and his dreads and his color skin and I'm special. I got freckles, I'm bucktooth, I'm loud, I'm crazy. My daughter's special. Everybody's special in their own way. Your sexuality should not define you as a person. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, my family? I don't want you to think I'm trying to put my opinion, my thoughts on you.
Right, no.
Just be soft, be lenient. Whether it's your nephew, your brother, your sister, your daughter, your child, your goddaughter, be there for them. Trust me, in the long run, you're going to feel so good that you made it a little bit easier. This is hard as it is. For someone who's testing their sexuality, you know? Someone who doesn't know what they want. It's hard enough for them to bring, and then for us to bring hate on them. It's horrible.
It's hard.
It is.
Either way, it's hard on both parents and
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with that acceptance, I think it should come with respect.
Right.
Yes.
Respect is a big thing, right? For example, if a parent willing to accept you for you being gay or whatever, you gotta respect the house.
Oh yeah, because
You really gotta respect-
I love that, Shane.
rules.
Yeah.
I love that. Just because I accept you being a man, I'm going to have you on my couch making out.
Yeah, you gotta
And
respect
for
the
now,
house.
Shane,
If the parents
you
don't
are
want to
right.
see it, I don't want to see it. I accept you, but
I don't want to see it.
Exactly. Respect my house. Respect me. You know? So I feel like that's a big thing with it as well. Depending on the issue, but when a person become independent enough, so you can be your own. I don't care what you do, but you're gonna respect my house. I accept you. I know you want to be gay, you be gay. Respect my house.
I'm like that. I have Ashley. Ashley stays with me. I always tell Ashley, don't ever let me walk in and I catch you making out in front of them, in front of the kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm
with
saying.
a girl. And if you stay in here and Ashley never, Mom,
That's
you know, of
ridiculous.
course, you know, her
Of course
girlfriends will
not.
come over. She'll be like, Mom, can you? But we'll chill and talk the way we do.
Right.
It's not going to be because she's coming over, you're going to be making out,
Yeah.
touching each other, rubbing her
That's
butt.
That's what people
I don't
think
even
of-
allow that with her husband.
Right.
Even a straight child, you know, a straight
No,
child.
but that's what people
You get what I'm
think.
saying?
Like the minute gay people come
That they're
around, they're gonna
promiscuous.
holler at you and try to talk.
And get fresh with you.
No. Don't judge no one off their sexuality. That is a form of racism and hatred, and either one, they're horrible.
Always been around people who have different sexual orientation. It doesn't
Yeah.
bother me. I'm cool with it. You know, like, I'm actually happy I grew up that way because I grew up being a little more open-minded.
Right.
And that's one other thing that you did mention, Shane. Sometimes when you grew up and you see it and you get to learn a little more like you did, you went to work, you met your few friends, they're so nice, humble, hardworking, take care of their spouse like a regular, you know, straight would do, you know. And it shouldn't change your opinion on a person, on your child, because this is going back where we're talking about your child coming to you.
Right.
If your child can come to mommy and daddy, who could they go to? And we just gotta learn. Even if you can't accept it right away, learn. Try to learn. Like a culture, try to learn their ways and accept it little by little. Then again, you put the rules. These are the rules in my home. When you come to dinner, this is all it. You know, because even my daughter is not gay, and Crystal ain't gay, but I'm not going to have her with animal making out on the, you know, Crystal and animal
like I
making
said,
out.
So it's
That's
respecting the house.
That's
You're either gay or
absolutely
straight. You gotta respect the house.
respect.
Because
Right.
even I've met friends that they can't have gay friends because their parents
To come
aren't
over.
allowed to come over.
That is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous, bro. Oh, because if you hang out with that gay person, you're going to be gay or y'all going to end up together.
No, you're born that way. That is just so ridiculous. No one can make you be gay, ever.
No one can make you be straight, obviously, either.
If your sexuality leans to your same sex, that's in you already. That's how you feel, and it's okay. And if you're out there, to any one of my family, you feel alone at this moment, that you don't have a head to turn to, you have Shane, you can always hit up on YouTube, me, Liana. Don't feel like you're alone. Don't give up. If you think like, oh, I don't want to live no more.
Because it puts a
Because,
lot of people.
you know, I had a very good friend that I was extremely close to committed suicide just because he was gay. And he had he was a real man's man. So he felt like who would ever accept this man's body because he wanted to be a girl. And just because of that, he killed himself at the age of 19. So depression does come out of this. Support your children. Don't let them go out there, go on drugs, being confused.
My friend got
Stand
sick,
by
got
them.
AIDS by it.
They get promiscuous because they don't have nowhere to stay. So now they gotta have sex and do things to stay in certain people's homes. Stand by your child.
Teach them, man.
Teach them. If you're gonna be a homosexual and that's what you want in life, then you're gonna be a good, well-educated.
Right.
You know, and with a good foundation and family.
Right.
I have a question.
Right? Do you believe that?
I agree.
That
I
it should-
agree. So I have a question for both of you guys, right? So I do understand that you say a person is born great. I'm not going against it. I really respect your opinion.
Of course, and I respect yours.
There's a percentage to everything, which is right. You go both ways, right? But do you believe that you don't think the environment, not even a little percentage, contribute to the situation? For example, right? A daughter is raised in a house with the mom and dad, and seeing the dad abusing the mom so much
definitely.
that the daughter hate men.
That, you know what, Shane? This is a real sticky subject because you're absolutely right.
That's the environment contributing to that. Because she could look at men as monsters.
Yeah.
That I hate men.
Ugh, like I'm disgusted.
Yeah.
Like even getting molested can make you.
Exactly, environment again. You know, so
you're right. You are right. I'm gonna retract my statement because you are right. You could be born that way, but certain circumstances, your environment can push a child.
Again, we spoke about the fear, right? So when you see a man abusing a woman, that puts a fear
in you.
Right?
Absolutely.
So
you are forced to go to the same sex.
So,
you don't want to know.
Oh, I don't want a man hating me.
Exactly.
I don't even want a man touching me.
You're scared of men.
Yeah.
You don't want him touching you. You don't want him hitting you.
Yeah.
And you are right. See, to me, I feel that sometimes they should just not label nobody.
Right.
They shouldn't be gay, straight, heterosexual, transgender. No, it should be whoever you love. If you love,
because you could try a woman and it's considered gay because you actually slept with a woman and you don't like it. You know, that could have been
you
your
experiment to 17 in college, having a drink.
You can try a man and it doesn't mean
and be like, hey, I tried me another same-sex partner, but it's not for me.
Right.
That's okay
That doesn't
too.
make you gay though.
However, you can't throw your children away. Those are your babies. That's who you bring into this world. Be supportive.
Yeah.
Be there. Educate yourself. Because it just, fear stops a lot of people. Fear stopped me from growing. I should have grown many, many years ago. But fear is a factor in life. It stops you in a lot of things. Never forget that the further you push your child away, the least you see, the less you see, and the more harm could come to.
Let's look at the eyes of the camera and the lens of the camera. Look at the other person watching the video right now, because you mentioned educate yourself, right? Say this person, their way of educating themselves through the Bible, the religion, right? And that's what they're going by. When you're going to say educate yourself, and they're going by whatever educate them, which is their belief, their culture, I think we should try to help them in a better way of making them find love, of not growing this hate towards their own seed. Do not discriminate your seed. Even though religion, I tell you, religion is a big thing.
Religion is a big thing, the biggest topic.
Put that barrier between them that really, on the contrary, it build up as hate, because you end up pushing away your own seed away in the street and not caring about that at all.
Crazy.
And it can go to a bad, place. That person could go on drugs. Kids get depressed.
So I would like to just break it down to them, like, for example, educate, go bigger than the Bible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because with educated, a lot of people live by the Bible, like the lifestyle.
They are educated
from the Bible, so they live by it. And so whatever we say, educate yourself, where would be that source of education coming from to them when you say educate yourself?
Pick up a book you can read, because sometimes a Bible, everybody treats religion. Once again, I don't want to interpret anybody's religion. However, if I listen and I was to read the Bible, there's even parts in the Bible where it says, if you steal, I shall cut your hand. Doesn't mean that everything is literal. So sometimes you got to take a step back from your faith and have bigger faith in your family and love. My family, my people, I'm so sorry the camera died. This subject is so juicy and tasty because I'm very passionate. My son-in-law is passionate. So we will continue this topic. And we're going to continue because religion is a touchy subject. I don't want to offend anyone, none of my families.
But remember,
and
this
friends.
is all opinion.
But this is all opinion, and everybody has an opinion, and our First Amendment rights to speak on how we feel.
Right.
So therefore, to close this table talk, all I want to let you know, show a little more love, a little more understanding. It's okay to believe in your religion. It's okay to close the Bible and show and open arms to your child if they have a different sexual orientation. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you have to change your religion and your ways of being. Never, ever. You live your life accordingly to you. However, don't throw your child away. Don't push your child away. That's the future. Stand by your baby no matter what. This is from my house to your house, from mi casa to your casa, the Loyal Family Table Talk. Gracias, mi gente, mi familia. Nos vemos otra vez. Muchas bendiciones. Buenas noches.
Thank
Bye.
you, guys.